Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. But when his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him, and could not speak peaceably unto him. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and told it to his brethren. Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose, and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about, and bowed down to my sheaf. And they hated him yet the more, for his dreams and for his words. It came to pass, when his brethren went to feed their father's flock in Shechem, Israel said unto Joseph,
Go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brethren, and well with the flocks, and bring me word again.
When they saw him afar off, even before he came near, they conspired against him, to slay him. But Reuben said,
Shed no blood, my brethren. Cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, but lay no hand upon him.
And they stripped Joseph of his coat of many colors, and cast him into the pit. Then they sold Joseph to a company of Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. And they brought Joseph into Egypt. Joseph was bought by Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man. Potiphar made him overseer over all his house and all that he had. But Potiphar's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph, and when Joseph refused her, she accused him falsely. Potiphar's wrath was kindled, and Joseph was cast into prison. Yet the Lord was with him there also, and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper. While in prison, Pharaoh's butler and baker dreamed dreams in one night. Joseph said, Do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me them, I pray you. To the butler he said, Within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thine head and restore thee unto thy place. To the baker he said, Within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee and hang thee on a tree. And it came to pass, as Joseph had said. 2 full years passed. Pharaoh dreamed a dream. 7 well-favored cattle came up out of the river and fed in a meadow. Then 7 ill-favored and lean cattle came up after them and devoured the first. Pharaoh awoke and dreamed again. 7 ears of corn, full and good, devoured by 7 thin ears blasted with the east wind. In the morning, Pharaoh's spirit was troubled. None could interpret them. Then the butler spoke.
I remember my faults this day. There was a young man, a Hebrew, who interpreted our dreams.
Pharaoh sent for Joseph in haste. Joseph said, It is not in me. God shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace. Behold, there come 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt, and there shall arise after them 7 years of famine, and all the plenty shall be forgotten. Pharaoh said, Forasmuch as God hath showed thee all this, thou shalt be over my house. According unto thy word shall all my people be ruled. And Pharaoh arrayed Joseph in fine linen, and put a gold chain about his neck. The 7 years of plenty came. Joseph gathered corn as the sand of the sea. The 7 years of famine began. The famine was in all lands, but in Egypt there was bread. When Jacob saw there was corn in Egypt, he sent his sons to buy food. And Joseph's brethren came and bowed themselves before him with their faces to the earth. Joseph knew them, but they knew not him. After testing them, he could refrain himself no longer. Cause every man to go out from me. And Joseph wept aloud. I am Joseph. Doth my father yet live? But his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. Joseph said,
Come near to me, I pray you. I am your brother Joseph, whom ye sold into Egypt. Be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves, for God did send me before you to preserve life. So now, Austen, it was not you that sent me hither, but God.
Jacob and all his house came down into Egypt, and Joseph nourished his father and brethren with bread. When Jacob died, his brethren feared Joseph would repay them the evil they had done. But Joseph said,
Fear not, for am I in the place of God? Ye thought evil against me.
But God meant it unto good, to bring to pass, as it is this day, to save much people alive.
So Joseph dwelt in Egypt, he and his father's house. And he lived 110 years, full of grace, wisdom, and the favor of God.